Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that I am buying, which is breaking out currently, and why you should keep it on your watch list for the next few days. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, right off the bat, we have the SPY, and the SPY did something that I warned y'all at the end of the video this morning, that if this level holds, then we're in good shape. But if it breaks, brace yourselves for impact. And so far, as you can see, it held that level beautifully. Like, this could not be more perfect. And today was a wonderful day. A lot of stocks were flying everywhere, right? And I hope all of you made some money today. Now let's talk about the stock that is on the thumbnail that all of you should be paying attention to during the next few weeks. That stock is AMC. All right. And I know some of you have been asking about this stock for a while. And the reason why we're talking about it now is because of this. If you look at it closely, if you look at it very closely, the pattern that I see here is actually on the weekly time frame. Actually, no, it's on the daily time frame. The pattern that I see here is on the daily time frame. It's right over here, right there. This one is a falling wedge. We have done this before and we have seen this before. And this pattern goes from right over here, right there, all right? And as you can see, I want you to look at the bottom over here. You can see that volume, right? That huge influx of volume is not a coincidence. This stock is ready to move highly. It had a wonderful day today, and it's not done yet. This is just the beginning. This is AMC Theaters, all right? So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of news related to AMC Theaters. It's going to magically appear, right? Just out of the blue next week. So definitely watch this one for a potential run all the way up to like anywhere between like $5 or $6. Earnings is in approximately 1 month from now, so I think there's gonna be a pre-anticipatory move on the way to earnings. And again, as I always say on this channel, holding through earnings is 110%, 150% gambling. So do it at your own risk. I do not condone that here. So yeah. That is the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list. It's very clean, very easy stock. We've done this before, people. We have done this before. Another stock that looks like this is CRM, which I've talked about in the past. That one is moving exactly like it's supposed to. It's gonna go higher, so definitely keep your eyes on that one. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be talking about is GME. And for all of you who watched the video that was released, I believe it was released right over here 22 hours ago. This stock is about to go parabolic, all right? And as you can see on the chart, the stock went extremely parabolic. It went all the way up here to this circle right here. This is the zone that pupils get really big, right? The euphoria is over the top and people are super excited about it. That is where short sellers like myself, that is where we take our positions. That's exactly where we start going short. This is not gonna last for long. If you look at it on the 5-minute time frame, again, this is the move. Everybody who made money on the way up, right? Again, if you made money on the way up, hopefully you weren't too greedy and held throughout this entire thing. You were supposed to get out in the 60s and the 70s. All right. Now this thing, I think, it's gonna go down at some point. Probably is. I'm gonna let y'all just drop that number in the comment section below. Where do you think this stock is going to drop first? All right. Where do you think that's going to drop? Let me know in the comment section below. I am extremely bearish on the stock. A lot of short sellers got in here, and they got up here for very good reasons, okay? So that is my very honest opinion of GME. The next stock that we're going to be talking about, that other stock was also featured in that video 22 hours ago. And that stock is SPWR. And SPWR did what I wanted to do, what I wanted the stock to do in that video, not the pre-market analysis video. In that video, I said I was comfortable shorting this thing at 50. Now that I look at it, I'm comfortable shorting this thing at around like maybe the high 50s, maybe even 60s. If it can get there really, really quickly, like really, really fast, like if there could be just a giant gap up, right? That would make me extremely happy to short this thing down, right? So again, keep that one on your watch list for sure. We're almost there. We're almost in the euphoria phase. It's almost there. So keep your eyes on this one as well. There's a tremendous amount of money to be made on the way down. All right. If you're long on this thing, again, short sellers are a bit worried to get in here. I'm not comfortable getting here. I want it to be higher. Again, the higher it goes, the better it looks. Okay. Now the next one that we're going to be talking about today, somebody asked me to do a update on a Chinese stock, Hua. And for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, you've seen this before. I drew this thing a long time ago. I haven't touched anything on this chart whatsoever. It's been like this for a whole month and a half, ever since it got to $20, and then it dipped. I made another video about it saying that, hey, this is going to take longer than expected. And that's what it did. It went sideways like this. It just kept following the path on the way to say $26. It's almost there. It's almost there. All right. So my thoughts and opinions, drawings, projections of the stock is not changing. It's staying the same, exactly the way it is. And I'm not touching anything on this chart. So for the person who asked for me to do an update on the stock, there you go. I'm still long on it. Now the next one that I'll be talking about in this video, we're gonna talk about eBay. We're gonna talk about eBay. What happened with eBay? I told y'all that this stock was going to go crazy, and it's taking a sweet time to do that for us, which is kind of annoying. Like, it's really annoying when stocks don't move fast like you want them to, and they just go sideways for a long time before going up, right? Again, keep in mind that earnings is in the way. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I wish the stock actually behaved like the other stock that was in the same video as this one, which was TDOC. And TDOC, I told y'all that this was gonna run this week. I made that video over here. This stock will explode this week. If you look closely, that's the chart right there, right here. All right. And if you look at it now, it went from 246 all the way up to 263. Could it go higher? I think it can. I definitely think it has more room to go higher. Maybe to like 275 next week before we see some type of pullback. I'm not bearish on this one at all. I'm still long on this one. It's doing great. And for all of you who held long after I made that video, despite the fact that we had some turbulence over here, every time there's a pullback, a lot of you are just going to comment, what happened to the stock? You know, pullbacks are normal. Pullbacks are normal. There is part of the stock market. It's okay. Because what happens after pullbacks is things like that. All right. So keep this one on your watches as well for continuation to the upside. I'm not bearish on this one. Now, the next stock that we're going to be covering in this video, that stock is Intel. And Intel was for the short sellers. I told y'all in this morning, I think it was this morning. If not, then it was the video before that. I told y'all that this thing was going to tank. It was going to be a slow fader. And that's what it turned out to be. It got crushed through earnings and then immediately flushed right out the gates, right? All the way down to $57. And then it went all the way down again to 56, and now it's dropping even further, which is really not good for Intel. There was a lot of money to be made on the way up, and then all of those gains just disappeared in a matter of a day. And this is why short sellers are short sellers. all of those gains that took months to make got crushed in like a day. So if you were short over here, all of those gains on the way up would have been just flipped, but in your favor as a short seller. This is why short sellers are short sellers. This is why I'm a short seller. All right. So, in regards to the stock, where is it gonna go? It's probably gonna go lower. Yeah, I think it's gonna go lower. So, if you're short in this thing, no rush. No rush. Eventually, it's gonna bounce, and then when it's ready to bounce, I'll cover it again. All right. But that is the end of the video. Do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. If you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the post market analysis videos, which is this one, like which is this video, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the market, if this is your first time seeing the stock market and you would like to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading today. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video tomorrow. Once again, congratulations to all the winners. Enjoy your games, and hopefully next week will be even more fun. Enjoy the outro.